Kia ora whānau, here we are with another edit from the south coast of Wellington, launching our tarakina, heading for Barretts reef. First time hitting Barretts, so I was pretty excited to see what all the fuss was about. I didn't know that it was, quite shallow in a lot of places with awesome reef diving, so it's a spot I'll definitely hit again. When you got there's, a lot of fish around, which is always a pleasing start to a dive, and all of this cray weed. So awesome structure, looked like awesome terrain, so I was excited to have a good look around. Just swimming around was about 8 meters viz, and I just dropped down to kind of pins I'd see and park up on them for a while. I was really targeting a Kingi, but this muki swam past and might as well get a dinner on board, squeeze the trigger and see you later. So I headed out a bit deeper and started seeing a lot of bait fish, so that started getting me really excited. Always a good sign that there might be Kingi around. So follow them, find the current. Here I just was swimming around and a Kingi just came in and had a look, turned on the GoPro, quickly dropped, tried to make a few noises, a few grunts, see if it could bring it back in. But at the same time, this is when I decided next time there's a Kingi, first things first, try shoot it first, don't worry about the GoPro. So we found this really fishy ledge and just snuck over, just in case there's anything camping around. Swam past a few butterfish while doing that, so nothing exciting, so decided to turn around, plug a butter for another dinner. And the roller gun's just a weapon. Pete was trying to get some crayfish, so went and caught up with him, all in this crayweed. Again, really awesome structure, just having a look around. I dropped for a few looks, but they were half-assed because that wasn't my target, so I didn't care much for trying hard or continuous up-downs in about the 7 meters. So decided to get out of there after having a few yarns. Pete also wanted a few paua for some kai after his wedding, so I was just swimming through these cracks in the rocks and saw some paua. I leave my paua knife always attached to my float boat, so if I need it I can go get it, as I'm no good at the old bunt. And saw these paua just parked up. Then the tide and the current was just humming through here, so they kicked my ass a bit and threw me around and made it a bit hard, but ended up popping 4 paua, which is plenty for a feed, so can't bite. In the float boat after a measure. Swimming around I saw the schools of bait fish again, so I got excited and headed out to the deeper water again to see if a Kingi might have been hanging around or come for a kite. After following them around and hoping for the best for a while and making all the grunts I could, I saw this nice kinner bed. Thought I'd go grab a rock and smash them up, try bring in a couple of cod. So I picked a nice sharp rock. I've done this before with a crap rock and it didn't work well, but this rock was awesome. One hit, one kinner. Unlucky to those who love eating kinner. I'll smash them up all day long. So after this, I surfaced and told Machu, who I was diving with as well, that I'd just done that. And then, boom, a couple of Kingis came in for a look, dropped down about a meter and pulled the trigger, and then start stressing out because I didn't want to lose this Kingi. It was a good size. We're in about 8 meters of water, was heaps of structure around, so I decided to play it really hard just so it wouldn't reef me or get onto any structure and break off. Good holding shot, and again that roller smashed it. I was trying to get around that reef and I just had to keep kicking, keep pulling.
Lambert, load your fucking
Blowing
gun.
up at Lambert. He's got a small butterfish on his gun and trying to get him to get here. I see the spear start ripping out down the bottom a little bit. Wondering what the hell my dive buddy's up to. Haere mai, cousin.
Get here.
Keep playing it hard, keep just fighting it. Trying to be line conscious. Ended up getting it pretty close, and then boom, another big run. This is when I actually get my right fin tangled pretty shortly. There it is. I'm trying to break it off, trying to slide it down my fin, and obviously a really poor position to be in. So I have another look where Macho is. He's close, so that gives me the confidence that I've got someone here if things go bad. So he swims over. I think he's finally reloaded. So I keep just pulling it in. I get it to within about a meter, and Machu goes for a second shot. Throws up an air ball, but that butterfish looks mean. Get in close enough, hand in the gills, wrap my legs around it, and then trying to reach for my knife in my leg pouch has ended up being quite a mission, so Machu handed me his knife. And then Ikea dispatch it as fast as I can. Mouth open. Kakite.
I'm so tangled. Yeah.
Absolutely stoked. First South Coast Kingi.
I'm like, fucking get here.
Get your butterfish out of here, bro.
And then I'm taking my foot.
So now I get my foot untangled. It's, like I said, bad tangled, not a good position to be in. So you definitely need to be careful. And also when you are targeting bigger fish, then have a dive buddy handy for that confidence and safety. Finally break it off and then I can relax.
Oh, good.
Your beauty.
Yes, I did.
Plenty of fire for the crew. So I'm running a float boat mini. And it was a good laugh trying to get the Kingi in there. Didn't want a bar of it, but wanted to get it out of the water, so tried to loop it around so then it wouldn't fall out and just kick it back to the boat, because I did not want to lose this fish. So I went back to catch up with Pete and found some nice crayfish. I wanted to show him my Kingi. So it was a productive dive. We just need to work on our handshake.
Boys are on, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that was no good.
Yeah, it's way better than my last one.
So I kicked it back to the boat, had a little breather, a couple of selfies, and then saw this cray in this hole, and it wasn't moving, so I was really gentle with it because it was actually just a shell. My daughter wanted one for her daycare. They've been collecting cicada shells. She said if I see a crayfish, grab one. So sweet. Got one for her, she was stoked. Then I saw a perfect little location, a nice dark cave under some crayweed. And there were about 3 cray under there, but being a rookie and just fatigued, I go in and pretty much just throw my arm at one, have a look, see what one I could grab, and then just get smoked. As usual, you're probably used to that by now, watching these clips. Have a quick look while I'm down there because there's another one behind. But when you are having a go, you need to make sure you're pretty precise because look at the areas all kicked up and it gets pretty putty pretty quick. So go back down to have a look at the other cray and realise, nah, don't even worry about it. Couple of cool guy selfies at the end. Plenty of kaimoana. Such a successful mission with Petey and Machu. Some fat kina. Not a fan, but deserved it that day, and it was probably the best kina I've had after a successful mission. Kia ora, tangaroa.